This video serves one purpose and one purpose only. To find only the most expensive possible pulls out of Spider-Man collector boxes. As of the recording of this video, it is, I don't know the date. I think it's the 24th. I think it's the 24th. I think it is the 24th, perhaps. 24th or 25th. Sorry, guys. I don't have any reference points right now. But we are only looking for the fattest hits. And as of the recording of this video, Spider-Man collector boxes are down to $560. You can find a sealed box of Spider-Man for $560 on TCG Player. Rightfully so. This is why you don't buy into the hype. Let's go. Cracking leads for good old Ground Zero in Strongsville, Ohio. If you go in there and you get Marcus to give you salutations, like he says bye to you as you're leaving the store, confront him if he actually acknowledges your goodbye and says it back, if it's reciprocated. And ask him for a signed Joey Moss Evolving Wilds, and you shall receive. Let's go. We're looking for the fattest hits only, baby. The ones that rest on the shelf, you know what I'm saying? Here we go. Spider-Man Origins, Carnage. Whoop, whew, a little fast. Sorry about that. Web of Life and Destiny, Savage Beating in foil. That's pretty cool. I'll put that over here. I hate seeing wrenches due. Anyone else? Like, does this card just, you know, make you happy? Do you have a positive outlook every time you crack that card? I bet you don't. I bet you don't. Ding, rent is due. Ding, rent is due. Anyway, here we are. Bragging rights. Let's go in the comments. I know the last few videos have been a little kind of lame, just opening like a bunch of Spider-Man collector boxes and whatnot. Fun to see, you know, what the pull rates are and all that. But at the same time, I think we want a bit of variety, you know, in our sandwich. What do you like on your sandwich? That's a good question. F the bogus crap. What do you like on your sandwich? Myself, I'll take tomato, lettuce, spinach, maybe some light mayo, light mustard, for sure. Those are like my 100% go-tos, gotta have it on any form of sandwich. You know, well, I mean, it kind of depends, you know. I wouldn't put that on Spam. Go Spidey, there you go. Hey, Gwen. Agent Venom, Spot Living, and Rest in Peace with Craven the Hunt. Okay. Nothing nuts as of yet. But yeah, what do you like in your sandwich? That's what I like. And it's got to be toasted. I love when my buns are toasted. You know what I'm saying? Just heat me up, baby. That's what I'm saying. You know, just toast my buns. Scarlet. Oh, Spider Belly. Then again, Agent Iron Spidey. Remember, we're looking for the fattest hits only. So we will come across some solid little pulls here and there. But we're really looking for anything that's over like $100 and up. I'm not gonna lie, we're looking for cards that are like $1,000 and up. You know, like $600 and up. You know, like the really scarce, like, oh my God, I hit the lottery because I pulled this card kind of pulls. That's what we're looking for. All right, Carnage Boy, Mysterio, Venom, and Heroic Intervention. That is a nice one. That's a spicy meatball all frickin' day long. There you have it. With a carapace. Okay. I'm just going straight for the snips. I ain't playing games with these packs, man. I'm not trying to thumb wrestle these packs. Here we go. But yeah, bragging rights. Any slick hits you pulled? Did you pull anything bigger than me? I think I opened the third most expensive card in the entire set. So that's pretty cool. Rocket Boy, Master Weaver, Strength of Will. Who's Will? All right, slide on down. Pound Town, here we go. That is the safest way to open cards. I mean, as long as you're not a complete idiot. As long as you're not a complete idiot and know how to cut a pack without damaging them. That's the safest way, because otherwise, when you're like fighting to open up that pack, you can cause some minor little surface damage or minor little other damage. Dr. Octopus, hey. I don't know if he probably doesn't even belong in that pile. Silk Guard and Spider-Woman in foil. Pretty shagadelic. You just go like this, put shit down, and shrink right across the top. Look at that. You pop the top. That's like, I'm not kidding. After opening, I wonder if anyone could figure out. If anyone does this kind of research, I don't know what I'll do for you. But if you can find out like a ballpark sum within like, 100 packs, nice. How many booster packs and collector packs, actually just packs in general, how many packs have I opened on this channel? I will do something extraordinary, amazing for you. In the value, at least $50 worth of something. If you actually go through and dig through the videos and can give me like a general idea of how many like packs of Magic the Gathering I have opened over the years. That's tough because there's been mystery boxes. There's been mystery eBay purchases that end up having a couple packs here and there, some strays, There's been all types of stuff. That's cool. And Scarlet Belly Monster. I'm the Scarlet Belly Monster. But yeah, that's pretty crazy. If anyone's feeling froggish, and I'll hook you up with something that's worth your while, and even some like custom personalized Joey Moss stuff. I have no idea. If I were to take a guess, I just covered that island. I know. I'm not an island boy. If I had, not bad, little Venom boy. And Spider-Punk, I don't see him too often, so I know that's kind of a decent little hit right there. We'll put him in the sweet pile. I'm trying to without like looking at my channel really quick and be like, all right, here's how many boxes and getting like a general idea. I would assume over time, since the start of this channel, nice Eddie. Or, yeah. Nothing on the back, baby. Nothing on the back burner. I'd have to think about it. Norman, he's good. Okay. Tangle. Not bad. Why am I burping? Radioactive spider. It's the last thing you want, You sleep at a new chick, and she's like, I'm radioactive. You're like, son of a bitch. If I had to just throw a dart at a dartboard, based on my own knowledge of how many things I've opened. Okay, let's think. I would say upwards of... Honestly, I would say upwards of 100,000 packs I've opened plus. I would say, yeah. And that's just a rough estimate. It could be 200,000. It could be 75,000. I don't believe it's lower than 75,000. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. Anti-Venom, solid little packaroo here. I don't see him often either, so I know that's a pretty cool little sweet pool. Okay, Shifting Sandman. There you go. Yeah, it's got... Honestly, somewhere between 75 and 150,000 packs I think I have opened on this channel. So that's a bit of experience, So if I'm telling you, use some scissors on these packs, there's a reason for that. Just don't be an idiot when you open them. And the cards will be left fine. But I think, honestly, it is the safest way to open these because there is a bit of a struggle. I'll show you. Hey, I'm going to show you my struggles. Welcome to the struggle boss. Can't believe what I did here. Kind of pissed about that, to be honest. Is it a printer die or just some extended BS? That's a cliffhanger. It's a snaggletooth, if I've ever seen one, you know what I'm saying? Ren is due, no one gives a shit. Ren is due, Mysterio, Spot, Hunter's Insight, and Arcane. Okay, so we did crack some good. Oh, here we go, so watch. You see how you gotta fight for it? So while I'm fighting for it, while I'm trying to muscle this open, right? I'm applying down pressure, little to, my knowledge at the time I'm doing it. You don't really think about this stuff. But there's down pressure being applied to these cards over here on the top front. Now, you can even back up a little bit and not apply that pressure. But when you do that, then your thumb starts like applying pressure back over here. I don't like opening it that way. I think you're instantly causing a chance of damaging the cards, and at like $50 plus for a pack, I don't think that's wise. At least with these packs. There's been many collector packs I have not used scissors on, like the majority, like 98% of them. But every now and then, I bust out the old snips. Unexpected wind balls. When I first was cracking you, baby, he was like $78. He's probably down to about 40 now in the foil. That's my guess. And that, yes, you are correct. That is a signature. That is Mr. Octopus himself. What up, dog? Okay, not bad. But you in the cool pile, too. Let's keep it going. But with these packs, they're just a bit more rough to open. There's no pull tab option, and even pull tabs, I'm against those as well. I still think pull tabs can cause damage if you don't open the tab correctly, or if it's just weak. Like the pull tab itself, it's just not done well or sealed correctly, or however you want to word it. I think it can cause damage that way as well. Come up, your hands. Okay. So, yeah. Take it from me. I mean, I've only opened so many packs. But, yeah, as long as you just give it like a tiny little push from the top down, a safe one, you're good to go, man. You are good to go. Island Boy, Shadow, Symbiote, Master Web Boy, and Peter Parker's camera. All right. See, I've cracked so many packs by now of Spider-Man that, like, I know what the average pack looks like, you know, and it's like, okay, that was nothing crazy special. There we go, a little multiversal. The Passage, solid. Strength of Willy Boy, Silky. Winds of Change, Miles Morales. What up, playa? I don't think this is one of the more sought-after ones. It's not like the crazy alternate variant version of Miles here, but it's not awful. But I don't think that's one of the more crazy sought-after ones. We did open the most expensive Miles Morales variant. That was stupid. See, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do what I just did there, kids. That was stupid. I opened that pack. Yeah, we opened a $100 Miles Morales the other day. Obviously, there's Spider-Man involved on it, you know. But that one, no. That's like the regular base for the set. Another anti-venom. Hot dogs. All right, Peter Parker's camera. Sensational Spider Boy. I might sleeve that. I will sleeve. Oh. Spider-Gwen Web Warrior. Oh, boom. Eddie Brock. Oh, man. From this box, we have opened 2 Eddie Brock foil Venom dogs. That's the version you want. Yeah. Okay, so one really nice, solid pull there. That's our top dog for sure. And he is minty fresh, let me tell you. Let's see what else we crack here. Frosty Boy. Doc, Sandman, Urban Retreat, Wedding Wrong. I don't think I'll ever get married, honestly. I do not think I'll ever get married. It's something I'd like to do, and it's something a psychic told me that would happen, and also told me the career path that the woman I would marry would have, which is kind of crazy. This was like, it was like 20 years ago. You ever went to a psychic? I don't advise it, because that could kind of mess with you, you know, in ways you do not want to understand. Yeah, Clone Saga. Ren is due again. Too many of those. Agent Venom. So this was fun. We did pretty exciting times here, man. Shrink. Well, yeah, I don't think I'll ever get married. I think I'm supposed to, but I don't know. I don't know if it's in the cards, man. I know in order for it to happen, there's a couple things that, well, one big thing that has to, like, kind of clear the way. Spider Punky Boy again. You know, I need to be free of something, and, you know, of a certain kind of control that's over me right now, and has been. Once that happens, I'm 100% free to roam and do my own thing, you know. 'Cause some people never change. Here we go. Spider Bite. Planes and Spider-Man. There you go. Oscorp Industries. Gwenum again. Infernal Grasp. I don't know that we opened that. Maybe like in the first case. That's pretty cool. Oh, nice. And a multiversal Passage. Final pack. Will we go out strong or whack? We'll find out right now, Jack. Shrink. Whoa. Just. Are we good? I think it like tippy-toed across that card. I did not mean to do that. Okay, here we go. A little excited. I'm sorry, guys. A little excited. We are good, though. Island Boy. Ooh, sensational Spidey. Are you anything spectacular? 014. No. No. No, you are not. Agent Venom, Mr. Docky Boy. Opposition Agent, welcome in my I don't know what I was going to say. Hydro Man, though, in the Fluid Felon Hydro Man. Okay, pretty cool. All right. There you have it. Really solid little opening there. Nice to see Eddie Brock showing up big time. Yeah. Let me know. What do you put on your sandwich? I got to hear about that. Skadoosh.